Alrighty, fellas and fellettes, welcome back to the Hot Damn Racing Team, and if you're new here, welcome. Alright, I'm going to title this video 65 RFE Living on Borrowed Time. Alright, so I made a video recently, the previous video, about my 65 RFE through a P0740 code, and what I did after that, I took a transmission sample. The sample was terrible. I didn't see any chunks, flakes, or anything like that, but the fluid was unacceptable. I changed the fluid a few days later, check engine light is out, and the messed up thing is, in a few days, this always happens to me, I needed to get the truck inspected and re-registered, and with that check engine light on, it wouldn't pass. So, thank goodness. Yeah, I went right away and got it inspected just in case the check engine light wanted to pop back on again. I need to go to Lowe's here. Just in case it wanted to pop back on again, I would buy me some time where, I didn't have to worry about spending a couple $1,000 if that was going to be the case, all right? Which I don't think that was going to be the case. I was just going to buy a junker trans and slap it in there. So I'd be definitely under $2,000. But in any case, yes, drives fine, shifts fine, check engine light's not on. I did take a freeway drive. I drove for quite some time, and that's what put the truck into the ready for a smog check and whatnot. Yeah, so far so good. Now, I'm going to go to the store here. You won't notice, but we're going to go right to my garage. I'm going to show you my transmission fluid again. And I also want to recommend, if you don't remember the last time you've changed your transmission fluid, go get it done. Yes, go get it done. Save yourself a few $1,000, guys. Alright, so let's go check out my transmission fluid, talk a little bit more. Hot damn, hell yeah. Now, the trans might still be done, but I was able to pass inspection, light is out, and I bought myself some time. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, fellas, I made it home from work and from Lowe's, getting some gardening tools and whatnot. No check engine light. It's pretty good. Like I was saying, I'm not saying the transmission isn't, still toast or not, but that's to be seen. I'll find out later, because I will take it to the track and give it a pump. As soon as, if the track's open tomorrow, I'm going to pump it tomorrow, regardless the shape of the transmission. All right, if it's going to want to go forward, we're going to do it. But anyway, when I got the P0740 code, I went to the first possible solution, fix, or problem, and that was the transmission fluid. So I got this cheap pump here. It was like $10, and I pumped me out a little sample to take a look at it. I wanted to see the color, and I wanted to see if I could find any chunks or flakes. All right, I didn't find any chunks or flakes, but what I did find was unsatisfactory fluid. That is not good. Not good at all. All right, you might not be able to tell it's that bad by just looking on the dipstick, taking a little check skis there or wiping it on a white piece of paper, right? It might not give you that full indication that you really need to change it. All right, you need to change that fluid. This is the fluid I put in there. All right, basically you can see through it. It's transparent. Okay, so after a couple days, check engine light went out. Drives fine, I'm saying. It shifts all the gear, does everything it needs to do, drives like it did before. Code went out, and I was able to do my little inspection so I can get it re-registered again. All right, this right here is making me rethink my maintenance cycles. I think I'm going to be checking my transmission fluid maybe every 10 to 20,000 miles. All right, I think these RFEs just might chew this fluid up too quickly. All right, pretty low miles on the truck. Trans has been out and fluid has been changed once. Like I said, I can't tell you if the trans is chewed up or not. At the moment, everything seems fine. This is what I did want to mention. With the trans fluid being like this, the P0740 code would make sense, all right? Because there would be slipping and a loss of hydraulic pressure. So I would figure your valve body might not work correctly and your clutches wouldn't grip. Nothing would grip that needs to grip using transmission fluid. All right, so that may be why it's kind of rolling a little better now and not throwing a code. Okay, like I was saying, I'm not saying it's not, you know, done for, but usually when it gets to this point, yeah, you're gonna be looking at possibly another transmission. You never know, you know. When you don't have friction capabilities and hydraulic capabilities in your fluid, that quickly deteriorates your transmission, the components inside. Like, it deteriorates everything. That's why complete rebuild or swapping the trans out usually is your best bet. It's just not really worth rebuilding when you can get a junker cheaper, all right, and slap it in. And at this moment, I'm not gonna, you know, unless you're swapping out with a completely different trans, having a all the way fully built RFE, I'm not sure if that's gonna be totally worth it at the moment. I think, you know, kicking it off as being a daily driver, like I was saying before in a previous video, I plan on getting a third car, so I don't have to drive the truck all the time. And if I'm not driving it all the time, I'm not chewing the transmission up that much. And I might be able to go to the track and get a few pumps out of it before I have to replace something. But my plan is to continue on with the valve body deal, which I'm going to save a little bit of money. So I'll have some money, hopefully, to get that all completed. Do the valve body. I'll bill it, get some nice stuff going on there. So everything grips better, everything functions better in that department. Not saying it's going to, you know, going to ultimately hold all kind of horsepower, but if it can just hold just enough, just long enough to have a little bit of fun with it, I'll be happy. All right, I think I'm gonna check into some junker transmissions and buy one and maybe play with it a little bit. I don't know. But at the moment, everything is good to go. It's just a little update video. I will keep you updated on the transmission. And man, I want to give you guys a time flip so bad. I want a time flip so bad, but the tracks are still not open, and I don't know when they're going to open. So kind of sucks. But next video, I got all the parts on my oil pressure regulator deal for the turbocharger. So I'm going to do a video on that, how I'm going to lay it out. All right, and then I'm going to put it in this weekend. All right, hot in there, hell yeah. It's a pretty good Friday. It's Friday. Y'all are badass, and I'll see you on the next one. Hell yeah.